One of the authors that I'm really impressed with is Neil Gaiman, and I first encountered his work in the writing of the Sandman comic book series, which you might be familiar with from the recent television series. And Neil Gaiman has written many other things, and one of the books that I came across is this, Norse Mythology, by Neil Gaiman. Of course, he didn't actually come up with the stories. He's actually taking the myths that we have had passed down to us, and then he has crafted them according to his own unique style, and has produced a fantastic book that really will help you to understand the Norse myths in a very fresh way. And if all you know about Norse myths comes from the Marvel movies and TV series, well, you're in for a treat, because a lot of the stuff in the Marvel movies and even in the comics, even though Neil Gaiman does mention that that is actually the source of his love for these myths, a lot of what we have in that is really not that accurate. We find that even the physical appearance of Thor is different. He has red hair and a red beard, and he is quite a bit different than what we find there. And even Loki is a very complex character that goes well beyond what we see in the Marvel movies. We'll also find that these stories are very earthy, and they're not exactly, I wouldn't necessarily read many of these to young children, because there's some pretty bad stuff in here and some pretty dark things. One of the things we find is Thor is quite happy to kill lots and lots of people, whether usually giants, but other creatures as well. And I just really enjoyed this particular presentation of those myths. It definitely has the Neil Gaiman style to it, but also I think honors the original myths and gives us a new avenue to come into contact with these stories that have been around for so long. So if you're interested in Norse myths or just some great stories, and many of these stories, by the way, are direct influences on authors such as J.R.R. Tolkien. You'll especially see the influence on Norse mythology when it comes to The Hobbit. There is a lot that is taken from Norse myths. And so if you're interested in that, or you're interested in Neil Gaiman, you like his writing from other things that he has worked on, I would encourage you to check this out, Norse Mythology by Neil Gaiman. I'm going to leave an Amazon affiliate link in the show notes, and I encourage you to use that link. That helps me in my ongoing content creation, and also encourage you to check out my website, stephenjbedard.com. Thank you, and God bless.